One of the things that I'm always trying to do is save floor space in my office, and you've heard me talk about this before if you've watched any of my other videos. And I recently did a video about my YouTube filmmaking rig, and I was really chuffed with how condensed I managed to make it and just have everything on the one tripod. But there was always room for improvement, and one of the biggest things with that video was the fact that iFootage sent me out their magic spider crab magic arms, and that just made the whole thing possible for me to just put everything onto the one tripod. But since then, iFootage have also sent me out their Round Base Monopods, and this has completely changed the game for me. They are awesome. It means that I literally have no tripods or stands on the floor. I mean, I still have a couple of stands with the lights on, because I haven't replaced them yet with Round Base Monopods. But in terms of tripods, I don't have them on the floor anymore because I can mount my camera setups on my desk, which is just incredible. So I'll talk you through what they are and the different ones that you can get and how I've got everything set up. So normally what I do is have a multi-camera setup, and I have an A cam and a B cam, so that when I'm doing my talking head pieces, if I want to use my B cam, then I can record at the same time to show you what I'm talking about. So having two tripods next to each other is a bit of a nightmare, and they just get in the way, and I don't have a lot of floor space anyway, so they really do just get in the way. So being able to have them on the desk is just perfect, and I've just regained so much floor space. So the first one is my A cam, and that literally has my entire rig on it, and I've also used the iFootage spider crab magic arms. I don't know why I'm struggling to say that. Yeah, the iFootage spider crab magic arms. And I bought some more because I just wanted to complete the whole setup. So iFootage sent me out a few originally, and I've since then bought some more. So on my main rig, I have my Atomos Shogun 7, which is my main monitor for viewing myself. Then I've got my main microphone, which I record into the Zoom F6 so that I can get really clear audio. But I also have my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, which is plugged in directly to the camera, so it's kind of like just backup audio just in case my Rode NT G4 Plus dies because I haven't charged it, or just, you know, anything happens with the audio. Then the other thing, I don't know if you can hear him snoring, he's really snoring at the moment. And then I also have a VMAT battery. So I use VMAT batteries because it just means that I don't have to worry about the battery dying whilst I'm midway through filming a video, and I get a lot of juice out of it, and I can just power the entire rig off one VMAT battery for a few hours, which is awesome. Then on top of that, I have the small rig rods and a base plate so that I can mount my camera and my VMAT battery to those rods, and then that's mounted on top of the Round Base Monopod. So the small Round Base Monopod, which is the RBA200, can hold a maximum payload of 10 kilograms, and in terms of its length, when it's fully extended, it's 56 centimeters tall, and then when it's folded down it is 27 centimeters. The diameter of the base is 20 centimeters, and it's a 3-section monopod, so it does go up quite high, and you can adjust the height via the 2 clips. So in terms of the larger Round Base Monopod, which is the RBA300, that one is also a 3-section monopod, and its maximum payload is also 10 kilograms. Its folded size is, I believe, 61 centimeters, and the extended size is 151 centimeters. I think it weighs 1.4 kilograms, and the base diameter is 30 centimeters. The larger monopod is great for putting lights on, and so I've replaced my C-stand for the light that's in the corner over there with the Round Base Monopod, and it's just again cleared up that floor space for me and means that I can easily move that light around as well, and I don't have to worry about the feet getting wrapped around my shelf legs or anything like that, or table legs or anything. I've got my B camera, like I said, also on the smaller Round Base Monopod, so it just means that I can also attach my light to it, so when I'm filming my B-roll I've got an extra light there that I can have, and it's just perfect. This setup is just awesome. I love it. One of the things that I will say is that obviously if you attach a heavier payload to the monopods, then there's going to be a little bit of sway. So my A camera at the moment, which has my entire rig on it, when it's fully extended, there is a little bit of wobble, but it's not going to fall over. I know it's not going to fall over. It's just that you might need to put something like not sandbag, because they have this aqua bag where you can put water in it and then it'll kind of stabilize it a little bit, so stop it from moving around and just make it more sturdy. So that is basically my setup now, and like I said, I couldn't be any more chuffed with it. It saves me so much space on the floor. So if you want a tabletop solution and you're going to be filming sitting down and you just want to save space in whatever space you're in, then do check out the Round Base Monopods by iFootage. There's a link in the description to where you can get them. And yeah, if you found the video useful, do give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.